That's a good way to start our meeting, right? Welcome to our MisFIT Hangout. It's the first Thursday of August. I still wanted to call it July there for a minute. Not doing too well. And sometimes August in our business, in a lot of businesses apparently, August is kind of like, but I kind of feel like this August is kind of electric. Like we're coming off of Summit, and I kind of had this Summit slump for a couple of days afterwards. I was sad, all the energy was over, but I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like more geared up and into it. It's a Team Cup month, and so we have me, Meredith, Nikki, Val, and Sloan all doing the Team Cup competition and trying to win some prizes. We have new coaches doing our coach basics that we've kind of thrown together. We're doing for the very first time as our team is starting to grow a little bit. And so that's Val and Sloan and Kirsten and Terry and Corey. So, and I know things are kind of like slow moving, trying to get that going and kind of like get some traction under my feet of what direction we're going with that. So I'm figuring all of that out. But I wanted to take this opportunity tonight to talk about some Summit takeaways. Meredith did an awesome job making a video for the Fit Fighter Nation Hangout. If you weren't able to be on that call live, if you go to Aaron Young's YouTube page and find the Fit Fighter Nation Hangout from this past Tuesday night, so that would have been the 2nd, we had a few coaches share their takeaways and their impression, and especially with you girls coming for the first time to Summit, I think it's hard to explain to other people the effect that Summit can have on you. And that's why I say I don't care if you are a discount coach, if you're a VIP, if you're just starting to work the business, or you've been in it for years. Everybody has some sort of takeaway, some sort of impact. It's meaningful on your journey. And so even if it's just like I'm committing to my healthy journey for this next year, and that's going to be my celebration, is to be there with 25,000 other people to celebrate what I've done. I think that's really important to be able to say, I'm going to be here a year from now and I'm going to celebrate. And if you work the business just a little bit, and that's just helping a couple of people a month, you'll make the money to go to Summit. It'll pay for itself. So I'm going to keep saying that because I think it has such an impact on all of us. I know it changed me when I went to my first Summit. This Summit was just like absolutely incredible, being able to share it with other people. And we have a lot of announcements from it. So I want to go through those really quick. I shared some of them on our team page, and you can find them on the Team Beachbody Facebook page as well, but I'll just kind of line some of them out here just so you can see like what is really happening. And I think I agree, Aaron and David both said this, that we can kind of see where Beachbody is going, and that is more digital than ever. So we're not saying that DVDs are going away completely, but it definitely kind of feels like they're phasing some of the importance of DVDs out, because almost everything that they're doing is VOD. It's almost all on VOD. So the first thing that's going to happen is in a couple of weeks on August 19th is the Fixate cooking show with Autumn and her brother. And it's going to be an episode a week. I can't remember if they said how many episodes it was. Somebody drop it in the chat if you remember hearing that. But it's only going to be available on Beachbody On Demand. And it's new recipes. It's not anything that's in the cookbook. Like they have a couple of things that reference a couple of those recipes, but it's all new stuff. They're maybe like 15 to 20 minutes depending on the recipe. And I'm really excited for that. By the way, I think she stole that idea from us. So I'll just put that out there. Second of all, there's a Beachbody reality show coming out. I think it starts like either next week or the week after. It's called The 20s. And it's a reality show to find the next celebrity trainer. They are all trainers in their 20s. So we're reaching out to those millennials And they're in this big house in Malibu, and they're doing all these challenges, just like a reality TV show. And the next super trainer is going to be chosen from that group. So we'll be able to watch it episode by episode on Beachbody On Demand. And then I think they said like either a week or two into that, it's going to start airing on Pop, which used to be the TV Guide channel. So it will be on television. So that's like something that you can say to people, like, I can't believe Beachbody is doing this. Like, these are my trainers. You're going to see our super trainers. You're going to see our celebrities from the Beachbody world on that show. Melanie Mitro, our top coach, and a couple other coaches are going to make appearances on it too as judges. So I think a lot of this stuff, we have an opportunity to start talking it up now. You don't have to wait for it to happen. Just start talking about it. Okay, so next is September 1st is the release, also on Beachbody On Demand, is called 3-Week Yoga Retreat. And it's just really simplified, 21 days of basic yoga, only yoga. I'm super excited for this because you know how I love my yoga and my Pilates. So I am also really excited that we have an opportunity to share the importance of yoga and stretch and focus without people feeling like it has to be too like zen-y and kind of religiously based. I've had a couple of those objections from people in the past where they feel like they could do it, but they felt like, you know, it could be too spiritually based. And this is all just really about that like mind-body connection. It looks like it's very simple, just white background, and you have your trainers doing it. So I'm pretty excited to see that come out. Again, Beachbody On Demand. What did they said? It's a new old kind of fitness. I really like that approach to it. And then November comes Core de Force. So we're getting another mixed martial arts program. We used to have one, and then those trainers pulled away, and they took all those products and those names with them. And so you can see the people that loved it have really been missing it. So we have Jericho and Jared. It's a guy-girl team. So we're going to have kind of this like couples thing happen again. And it's mixed martial arts. It's not necessarily, you know, a lot of the programs that have been coming out have been very kind of musically based and dance based. And it's not like that. It seems like it's kind of like more of a HIIT workout. We got a taste of it at Super Saturday, the super workout at Summit, and it's a workout. It was a little confusing because we were with 25,000 people trying to keep up, but I'm really excited about it. I'm not typically into a workout like that, but I think it looks really cool, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's totally different, and I found out with doing Turbo Fire that I like to punch things. So, okay, Terry agrees. So I think I'd like to get back to, you know, like some punching. And I know, you know, this will be great to talk up to people that want to do like, you know, those boxing classes and stuff like that. Like, I'm not saying don't go to a gym, but I'm just saying you can do a lot of that at home if you can't keep going to those classes continuously. So that comes out in November. In October, keep your eyes open. There will be sneak peeks coming out for us to try those workouts. Yeah, and then for us coaches that are working the business, the Coach Online office will be going mobile, the majority of it. There's still a few things that they'll be working on, but that'll be very nice to be able to work the office in a mobile direction, because that's what we all want. So, Meredith, you're frozen, so I can't really see you. Nikki, does it sound like I covered everything? Is there anything you guys want to add? Feel free to unmute yourself if you have something to say.
The health bet.
Health bet. Thank you so much. I'm excited for this. Okay, so this is why I'm so glad that Meredith pushed us into trying the tracker when she did, and it worked out. And now we're moving everybody to the tracker, because starting September 6th. And anybody that has a group started as of September 6th through I think the rest of the month. I'm really good at this date thing apparently. You'll be able to like earn like a reward for your work in the tracker just by being in a tracker group and checking in like we would anyways. So the criteria is that you're in a tracker group, you're doing at least 3 workouts a week, checking in, 3 workouts a week, and 5 Shakeologies every week. So 3 workouts, 5 Shakeologies. We're doing that already. We're doing more than that. Now, I think the catch with the Shakeology is that you have to post a picture of yourself with your Shakeology. So they're going to track all this, and everybody that meets the criteria is going to get money from Beachbody. So Beachbody is putting in $1 million already. Like that's the least amount of money that's going to be, it's a split the pot, okay? For this month, for the end of July and this month, for every country heat that is sold, they will put $5 more in the pot. So I think they said it'll be up to $2 million that'll be split. I mean, even if that's like 10 or 20 bucks a person, they're paying you for doing what you're doing already. So with us putting everything in the tracker and working in the tracker already, we just keep what we're doing and make sure that our challengers are doing that with us, and we split the pot. So on top of that, splitting the pot right now, Fit Fighter Nation, our upline team, is doing Operation Elevation. So this starts next Monday. It is a buy-in. I still have to fill out my form. It's $20 a person. You just have to be an active coach. It doesn't matter what level you are, what rank you are. Any active coach. It's a jackpot. Everybody puts in $20. The criteria are you hit SC10, you add 2 coaches to your team, and they're going to create this group. So we'll be checking in 5 days a week to participate in this group of Operation Elevation. And then at the end, there'll be a split the pot of whatever the money is, and you will earn a spot on a call with somebody from corporate. So I'm almost guessing that'll be somebody like Jeff Hill or Carl Deichler, who like to do that kind of stuff. Could be wrong, but that's my guess. So just want to put that out there. I'm going to do it. Oh, the other thing is that we're doing, it's to reinforce the daily 4s, right? So we're inviting people. We're sticking to our journey and being a product of the product. We're mentoring by inviting people to the coach opportunity and personal development. The personal development book that we're going to be working on is called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And I actually have that already. I think I might have earned it as like an SC reward from Aaron at one point, I'm thinking, because it was like, as soon as I said, I was like, oh, it's sitting here on my shelf. I don't think I've ever opened it. I think I listened to it, but I never read it. So anyways, Compound Effect, great book for personal development for any level of coach, but especially at the beginning. It's kind of like one of those go-tos that every coach will say, read The Compound Effect. So if you guys are interested, inside the Fit Fighter Nation page, there's a form to fill out, and it tells you how to do the buy-in. So I will be doing that. So if anybody wants more information about that, let me know. Like, there's so much going on. Yeah. And then I'm still working on like where my head is with like my business plan, my vision, the vision for our team, and like where we're going. So I'll get to that again in just a minute. So so those are our announcements. Recognition, I just really, really want to recognize Nikki and Meredith for making the commitment last year to go to Summit, and just how meaningful that was to me. And I'm gonna cry. that was so touching. And it was, that's why I keep doing what I'm doing. I said it a little while ago, like there's so many times that we can get really frustrated in doing this as a hobby, as a business, as whatever. Like it's a passion. I don't feel like I can't do it, but there are those days that you just want to like rip your face off and like hit everyone. But I don't quit because I have all of you. Like I have our participants, I have our coaches, and that's the why that makes me cry. Like it should be something for me that really drives my vision, but it isn't. It's when you're at Summit and you see these stories of these coaches, and they are literally no different than you and I. They really aren't. Like there's a few people in there that probably know like richer people than we know, but it's just about being consistent. Meredith said it the other day. It's about being patient. Those are like the two biggest takeaways that everybody said. Be consistent, be patient, stick to what you're doing, and just like bump it up a little bit. Just work a little bit harder. I know I can work harder and change more lives. I haven't because I'm a self-proclaimed C student. So that's what I do. Well, I'm going to try and be a B student. Okay? Like that's my thing. I'll try and be a B student. I tend to slither away from expectations. And when I hit a certain level, then I know that I would expect that of myself and other people expect that of me. And that is really, really hard for me. But I can't sit at Summit and say how meaningful it is and how important it is and not change my behavior. I have to. And having you guys there with me is what really opened my mind, opened my eyes, and opened up my heart. I need to do more. I need to be better at this. Because I want to see you guys succeed. I see so much potential in so many coaches on this team. I see the need for the business in people's lives. And I want to get that message across somehow. I don't know how to do it all the time. Like I want to get people on this call. I want them to feel connected to us. I want them to feel like, why would I not want to do this? Why would I not want to go to Summit? Why would I not want to help people? I'm rambling, but this is just like where my head is. So, so for the first time ever, I reached out and asked for help and some guidance about how to be more direct and more planned with my goals to do what I need to do for me. And it broke it down to like a numbers game, basically. Like, this is how many people I need to help. This is what I need to do in raising up our team and teaching coaches better. So I know that now, and now I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So I'm committed to making us a stronger team. I'm committed to making us a more educated team, because I think the problem was that when I was a new coach, I didn't get the education that coaches are getting now. And so because I didn't learn at the beginning, I didn't learn to teach you. And all I can do is offer that information to you. You can take it if you want to or not. You do what you want with it. But I at least have to offer it to you, because this is a gift. Like, it's a gift of empowerment in so many ways. And I said it on, I've been on a lot of calls this week. Yesterday we had the Rising Stars calls for Fit Fire Nation. And I said, the things that I learned from my physical journey, and I think I've said this to us before, I call it the cascade effect. But what I've learned in my physical journey, doing a workout, during my first program, Turbo Fire, is I quit everything. I always quit. I'm a lifelong quitter. I'm a procrastinator and quitter, and I'm trying to change that. So, but it was the first thing I didn't quit. Like, I saw it all the way through. And those moments when you're working really hard through a movement and you don't feel like you can do it anymore, and your muscles are burning and you feel like you're going to throw up and you hate everybody and you're screaming at the screen and you're cussing your trainer out, whoever it is, those are the moments you push a little bit harder. Maybe you have to stop for a second, but then you get back in it and you finish it. That's this business. That's our life. I think that lesson applies to everything in our life. Things are going really good, you're starting to feel stronger, you're starting to feel better. And then you start to lose your momentum, and it's burning, and this hurts, and it's uncomfortable, and I don't want to do it anymore. I want to quit, I want to quit, I want to quit. And usually if you're in a group or you're in a class, there's somebody pushing you and saying, you can do this, do a little bit more. Or that person on the screen is telling you, you're not tired, one more. I think it's life. And so I'm applying that, what I learned in doing all of these programs on my physical journey, to my entire life in this business. I think it's the exact same thing. My muscles are burning, but I have to keep going because I need it. There's some sort of fire inside of me. Maybe it's an infection, I'm not sure, but there's a fire inside of me. And yeah, I just have to keep going. So, okay, that's my brain. That's my heart. Yeah. Shout out to Nikki Kowalski for getting back in the game. New coach. Getting some Success Club. Ooh, Freudian slip? No? Okay, we'll leave that alone. But getting back on the Success Club board after a long hiatus. And Nikki, I'm seeing you be more present on social media and sharing more and breadcrumbing more, and that's powerful. I see it and I appreciate it, and I know other people do too, because the more they see it, the more they're going to respond, and the better you're going to feel too. Definitely. You're one of those visions. I see how hard you work. And I can't look at those coaches on those stages and say that they're any different from you. If you want that, you can have that. You just have to decide that. All of us just need to decide that for ourselves. So, I don't know. I feel like things are picking up and going places, even though I don't necessarily know where they are. So, and Mary, you're gonna have to unmute yourself for a second because I can't see if you just want to like shake your head at me. Thank you.
Hi.
You are inches away from making a rank advancement. Yes.
Yes.
How close are we?
One coach away.
One coach from Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
And then that puts you how many away from Diamond?
One.
Okay. Wow. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to put it out there, what your goals are?
SC10 and Ruby this month.
Can I tell you that I think you're going to be Diamond this month?
You can. I don't know if I believe it.
I think you will be. You can believe it. You can believe it. If you're at SC10, then that gives you opportunity to make that coach opportunity available to a couple people.
Mm-hmm.
And you can put them where you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what you want to achieve. But yeah, you're one coach away from one rank advancement and one more coach away from a major rank advancement. That's a huge achievement. So I will be very excited when we get to celebrate that, because it's going to be sooner than later for sure. And then that'll make us a 1-star Diamond team.
If I make it to Diamond, I will push us to 1 star?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So I set my goal for next summit to have 2 more coaches with us at summit in New Orleans. You guys, like, I can't even. I know you're so tired of hearing me say it. I'm so excited. but, and to walk as a 2-star. And so last night I had that call with David, and David Young. I mean, like, he is like our business guru. Thank God for him, seriously. And there's just a way that he explains things, and he takes time with me, and I really appreciate that because I have a hard time understanding some of this stuff. And he was like, no, Nikki, I think you'll be 2-star before the end of the year. Like, if you're doing what you're doing now, your team will be 2-star before the end of the year. So I think he's kind of crazy, but I understand what he's saying, that if we have this momentum that we do now, we really could go to Summit potentially as 3 or 4-star, which would take us from a diamond team. We will advance rank 4 times by next July. And it's totally possible. It's totally possible because everybody on this screen can be diamond. Meredith, you can go to Summit as a 2-star next year very easily. But our team is a 1-star, a 2-star, a 3-star for every diamond of my coaches. And then when your coaches go to diamond, you advance rank to 1-star, 2-star, however many that is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So at the very least, by the end of the year, we will be a 1-star team. Probably a 2-star. We just have to keep working on this momentum. And we have a lot of things that are coming out that will help us. We just start talking about them now. Yeah. So, like, for example, Core de Force, we don't have to wait for that to come out. What did I say? November. We don't have to wait till October. There are workouts in BOD right now by Jericho and Jared. It's just not the official program, but you get a taste test of what they've been working on. They've been breadcrumbing this the entire time, and we've been oblivious to it. Well, guess what we can do? Breadcrumb. Like, you could do a BOD focus with anybody, and they could do the challenge du jours. You could do a Beachbody Live focus, because all of the classes that are taught inside classes is on BOD right now. Their master trainer classes are on there. We have so much at our fingertips with BOD. It's totally insane. And it's a challenge pack. We can start doing that right now. Yeah. So that's where, like, I'm starting to think ahead to, like, how do I start breadcrumbing or start reaching people that really like this? And I think this is the key to, like, our 20-somethings is it's an app. Come on, guys. It's an app. Like, you can stream it on Apple TV. You can stream it on Fire Stick, Roku. I mean, pretty much everything now. And it's an app that you can download on any kind of device. And you can save, I think it's like, depending on your device, but you can save your programs or workouts so that you don't have to stream them. Does that make sense? Did I say that right? I'm so old.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you can save them to your BOD so you don't have to, like, re-access over and over again. It's like saving music to your phone. You can do it with your workouts. So I think we need to start brainstorming that, like getting people into BOD and making sure that our current participants, our current customers, understand the value that they have at their fingertips. It's essentially $10 a month, and they're getting like $3,000 worth of product on their phone. Like, that's incredible. There's all those unlocks now. Everything's unlocked. Tai Chang is unlocked. Do you know how expensive that program is? That was like a $205 challenge pack.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have something for every single person. And Terry, our 60-somethings are going to love this. Do you know who's endorsing Tai Chang now? Regis and Joyce. They're on the infomercial. Yeah. So somebody you know has been up late and watched that infomercial and saw Regis do Tai Chi. They have no idea that it's Beachbody. They don't know what it. We have all of this product to share with people. Super easy programs to the hardest program you can think of, Hammer and Chisel and Beast and all that. All of it's available. It's right there. And then my ultimate favorite, Country Heat.
So much your favorite. Okay, you can make an ass out of yourself. Like
Jenny called me out today.
I saw that.
I pulled out. I know. Not my thing, but that doesn't mean it's not somebody else's.
Right.
I respect that 100%. I do. But that's what's important to me. Like, the Beast isn't for everyone.
No.
You know what I mean? Country Heat isn't for everybody. Pio isn't for everybody. Size isn't for everybody. But that doesn't mean that it's not right for somebody that I know. And you can think of that. Like, don't worry about the specials. And we have a lot of stuff on special right now. 21-day fix, extreme, the BOD challenge pack, size, Pio. What else am I missing?
Can you answer me a question though?
Yeah.
Because size is still not showing up on sale on
I don't know why, because nobody else has said that. Is it you checked it recently?
Yeah, I tried to send a challenge pack and it wasn't even, I don't know. It was still listed as 160.
Like when you submitted it?
And Pio, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe it has something to do with my app. I'll figure it out.
Try and send it through the e-card and see if it shows it.
I did. There wasn't even an e-card for the regular size.
What?
I searched high and low for it.
That's really strange.
I even went in 3 times because I was like, am I crazy? There has to be an e-card for this. And there wasn't. It was only a Kickstarter pack.
Do a coach chat.
Okay.
Or you can look in the FAQs to make sure that for sure it is listed, even though we know it is. And you could do the chat and say that it's when you're trying to submit it, it's still showing for 160 and see what they say.
Okay.
Because I haven't heard anybody else say that, but I don't know if they just haven't submitted orders yet either.
Right.
I don't know. I want to say, well, yeah, Country Heat was 140 last month, though. So that went through 140. Okay. Anybody else? Any questions? Comments?
I got a question.
Yeah.
You know, when you're talking about the Beachbody on Demand, if someone wants to, say they don't want to buy a DVD, they just want to sign up and they want to do the Beachbody they could just do that, right? So it's like $38 and something for a quarter.
Yeah.
They don't have to even buy Shakeology or anything. They could just.
Technically, they don't have to. It is available in a challenge pack.
Okay.
And so this is what any of upper coaches, we do for Success Club points, we do say, you want to sell that challenge pack.
Right.
But when you're looking at volume in the long run, all sale volume adds up for you, right? Mm-hmm. You get 50% commission on BOD memberships.
Okay.
So that's worth it in the long run.
Yeah. Because, even though my age group, a lot of people in my age group don't even want to mess with the CD. They don't want to mess with the DVD player.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. But then half of them don't know how to use a computer either. So we're screwed there, aren't we? Can I just go to their home and do it in front of them and they'll pay me?
I mean, you guys can do a fit club. You can.
But I'm thinking most of them have phones, and some of them have rather large phones.
Yeah.
I can't see the little ones.
Mm-hmm.
So this might be something, or even iPads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, and Fire Stick, and they have stuff like that. So I'm thinking for a lot of my people, I mean, it might be if I can tell them, hey, listen, go to. I always tell them to go look at the website, and then they have questions. I'll help them with anything they want. But that's a good, because I don't know. I mean, when you go to the website, I'm trying to remember what I have to go back and look and see exactly what it says on there about the Beachbody On Demand and how if it really is a good, how it fills out people. But I can kind of give them that information up front. And $38 is, you can get all this stuff.
Absolutely.
And if you really wanted to cancel, I guess you could. And sometimes you really hated it and said, I'm not going to do it anymore.
Right.
That's fine. And you're not stuck with a bunch of DVDs that you might never use. So I had friends the other day say, I went to my 45th reunion and was talking to some people and they're like, oh, I had DVDs. I just don't use them anymore. And I'm thinking, well, you need to. So, but it's just, DVD is a pain, and I can kind of say I probably used to be that way too, because we were talking about giving up on shit,
Yeah.
That's me. I always told my kids never to.
Right.
But I was the queen of like, oh yeah, this is after, but of course we didn't have some of the good stuff like you. I mean, I had to deal with, sweating to the oldies. Shit like that. So, I mean, this is a little better than that, It
is a little bit better. But hey.
So, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure I was right on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, like I said, like if you're going to put the time and the effort into it, I would try and steer them towards the challenge pack because it's only $10. You know what I'm saying? They get their full quarter for $10 essentially.
Right.
That's what does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that's true.
You're getting your psychology and then your BOD membership for $10.
Right.
Plus there's always, remember that money back guarantee. Right. I think I've gotten a few people to like commit to the at least trying the Shakeology for 30 days because they can return it if they don't like it.
Yeah. Worth a try. And so, and there was something that, Meredith, I think it was you that you were like, wait, do what? And it's just something that we haven't talked about in a really long time. And that's doing a shake and share, like an old school, like Avon party or Pampered Chef, where you have people over and you have them sample it and you share the brochures and you share Shay Stanford's awesome video where she breaks down all the ingredients, where they come from, what they're good for. It makes an impact on people. It really does. Once they are able to be immersed in it and see all that information, actually taste it for themselves, a couple different recipes and get samples of it. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. If you have people you can get together with and saying, why don't I bring it over and a couple of us can get together, I think that's a great opportunity to show people what you've been doing. So I know, Meredith, you talked about that as part of your thing with work and teaching football class. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then I thought, wherever I start, the place that I'm going to hopefully start teaching at, eventually maybe I'll do like a little shake and share there too, because it's so lenient there, no one's gonna care. But
I was gonna say, if they'll let you do it,
yeah, I think they will. I don't think they'll have a problem with it. They are pretty easy. Yeah,
you guys can tag team it if you wanted to. Like you just like talk amongst yourselves of how to split people up and blah 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 blah. You can do that. But yeah, I mean, go for it. Get the word out there. Inspire. It shows. Okay, we can jabber a little bit more. I'm going to stop the recording because I think we're going along with that.
Sorry, my boobs are the last thing that everyone's going to see.
I hope that when I make the YouTube transition that this is, everything else is like this, and then it's going to be
Mary's boobs.
Just boobs.
Well, Lisa was at my boobs.
Good night from MisFIT Life Nation.
That could have been a
and
whole nother story. I'm pulling mine up. At least you don't have these, honey.
Welcome to the MisFITs.
Yeah. Man, yours will never be this big.